Hello, this is Ash Ali. If you're watching this video, that means my staff and myself have chosen you to work with us one-on-one to helping you achieve your goals. But first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm an international sales trainer and an online business coach, and I belong to a small percentage of people that live life on their terms. Having freedom to work from anywhere in the world and not having a boss to answer to is what I strive for. But it wasn't always like this. You see, I was working my guts out in corporate America for a consulting firm for over 20 years, and I was putting in over 60 hours a week, hardly seeing my wife and 3 kids. Then one day, I remember it was Monday, June 13th, my boss called me in his office and said that we're cutting back on cost and that we can't afford to pay me anymore. I was left with no income and just as an entry-level position. So I had no choice but to take the only option I had. But deep inside me, I figure I had to do something to change my lifestyle. So I started looking online for opportunities, and after spending $10,000 and 3 months later, I figured out a way to make money from home. No more 6 to 6 shifts with no breaks. It was like a prison, just got let go. I told myself never again I'm going to be time bankrupt and working for somebody else. Now I'm able to live the life of my dreams. Living debt-free and paying tuition for my kids has been a dream come true. So what changed? It was my mindset. I stopped negotiating the price of success, and I started to associate with mentors that had the laptop lifestyle. I started doing what they recommended and was making more money from home part-time than I did in a full-time job. No more asking the boss for a measly 2 weeks vacation every year. No more asking the boss for another 5% raise. And no more stuck in traffic 2 hours back and forth. And what I do now is I help my clients in helping them in 4 specific areas. I help them through a step-by-step training system to help them achieve their goals, whether it's in entrepreneurship or improving their sales skills or even leadership skills. Number 2, I help them increase their confidence by improving their personal development skills and finding out what's holding them back, what they're looking for, and how to accomplish their goals. Number 3, I help them implement a system, a method, a structure, and a process, so that way they know what to do on a daily basis. Number 4, I implement the SMART goal strategies. And the SMART goal strategies work like this. S stands for specific. Having a goal that's specific, like $100,000 a year, is much more tangible than just saying to yourself, I want to make a lot of money. M stands for measurable. Measurable means you track your progress on a daily basis. A stands for achievable. That way you know others have achieved that goal in the past. R stands for relevant, meaning you take action on the relevant steps that's needed to obtain that goal. T stands for time frame, so you have a specific deadline when you're supposed to hit that goal. By implementing this method, you have a much higher chance in achieving your goals than if it was just in your mind. Think to yourself this: if you keep doing what you're doing in the last 5 years and you do that for the next 5 years, where are you going to be? Obviously, you're going to be in the same position, maybe even worse. If you're ready to take the journey with us, you need to have that right mindset. Remember, successful people take action when they have the necessary information and they don't let others influence their decision. They have a passion for their goals and they never give up. Winston Churchill said it best: never, never, never give up. These 5 words have changed my life. So if you're ready to change your life, reach out to me. We're ready to help. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome aboard. This is one of the best opportunities you'll be getting involved with. I'm one of the 7-figure mentors here at OPM Wealth, and I'll be walking you through this training platform. So one thing very important you know is that speed loves success. So the quicker you build that momentum, the quicker you get started, the faster I can train you. So I want to be your best friend. Hopefully in the next 12 months with this business, you can gain financial freedom if that's what you're looking for. So first things first, there's a couple of things I want you to do. There's a video in here that'll tell you a bit more about me. Watch that little short 3-minute video. But more importantly, fill out the form that's underneath. This will tell me a little bit more about what you're looking for and how I can train you better. And over the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to go over exactly the timeline, what it takes to build this business. So my story, as you know, I was in corporate America, working my guts out for about 20 years almost, and then just got tired of the rat race, and now being able to be financially free, working from home or anywhere in the world. You know, it's called the laptop lifestyle, right? So hopefully that's what you're looking for. So your life's about to change. Make sure you follow everything to the T here, because this could actually change your bank account. So first things first, I wanted to do is go over the platform and show you how to log in and start watching your first sessions. Okay, so let's go over there and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, we're back again. All right, let's get started. I'm going to go over some nuts and bolts and get you started here. So, a couple of things. As you can see, this is your back office. And let me just move off to the side here so you can focus on the screen, which is more important. All right, so when you log in, let me just log out for a second and I'll show you how it looks. So, when you log in, you'll have your username and password. We'll send that to you. And all you got to do is log in, and this is what it's going to look like. Now, in your case, you will not have access to phase 2 yet because we haven't gone through the initial step yet. You will have access to phase 1, so you just go ahead and watch that videos, all everything that's on phase 1. Make sure you've taken good notes, and then it'll look like this basically. And over here, that's the video. Make sure you click on proceed to the next step, and then this will open up. And when this opens up, you'll have access to the first 4 steps. Okay, this system is 17 steps, so very comprehensive. It's a tremendous amount of value you're going to get out of this. So make sure you follow through all the way to the end. That's where you know the business works. Okay, then over here, kind of see what's going on. You have pictures of me here. You've got my contact information, and also my Skype. I'll be providing that to you underneath this slide, this video rather. You can check your progress here, and this is where your sponsors connection will be right here. And then over here is very important. You also want to make sure you're listening to Desiree King. She's an international speaker. She conducts daily, Monday through Friday, motivational talks, which are not that long, about 10, 15 minutes. And this will really help you to have your mindset right. So they're free. You can get on them at 7:30 Pacific Coast time. So that's 10:30 Eastern. If you're in the Eastern, you can coordinate that pretty simply. All right. So that's really how the back office works. Okay. Now let me go into the timeline, how this really puts it all together. So when you go in here, you will see the timeline. Let me jump over there for a second. Okay, so here is the timeline. Let's go through what's going on. As you can see here, you have started today, let's say if that's when you're watching this video. The first 4 steps usually takes most people 1 to 2 days. I'd say 80% of them do it in 1 day. We give you 2 days to watch the first 4 steps. And this is where you're going to learn what is digital franchising. How is this going to help you make financial freedom happen? So make sure you watch the first 4 steps. And right after your first 4 steps, book a call with me, and I'll give you the link for that. That's in the group call, and we will do the follow-up. Now, this is very important because I'm going to have other members also join in the group call. And this way, I can be very compliant and show you exactly what's going on through this whole training system. So follow up the group call will come in right after you finish your first 4 steps. Once you're on that group call, we get your input. You've taken some notes. You've shared what you learned on this stuff. On the first 4 steps, we're going to give you access to the next 5 steps, all the way up to step 10. And this is where you're going to learn the ins and outs of the business, what it is, products, and everything. On that call, we will go through the same thing. You'll have members on the call. We're going to learn exactly what you got out of it. And you're going to make some friends here because you're going to learn from other people, not just myself, on how you can build a successful online business. So once that is done, then I turn you over with a gentleman by the name of Jeremy Miner. He's a good friend of mine. He's also a partner with my other businesses. He's a 7-figure earner, so he's very reputable, and he's going to go over, it's about an hour-long call, and that's where we go over exactly what the business plan is, kind of puts it all together, what you learned in the last 10 steps. That's a very important call to be on because this is where the implementation happens. Now, right after that call, you and I are going to start having a one-on-one strategy session call. This is where I get to learn a little bit more about you to see if really this is a good fit for you. And if it is, great, we're going to give you some options on how to get started, funding options, and how to structure your day, and the ins and outs, what you need to do so you can hit your goal. And that's really how the timeline works. So let me go over a couple of things with you as well on some of the things you need to know. Make sure you're on Zoom. So if you don't know how to use Zoom, you just go to zoom.us. You see the link up right here, and get yourself a free account access. You don't need to purchase the pricing one, the one that charges. There's one that's free. Make sure you do that and just log in and get that. And the other thing I like to have is Skype. This is the other link. This is my Skype link. I'll also put that on the video here at the bottom. And just join Skype. You can download it. It's free. This way, it gives me an idea to communicate with you, and I can actually send you files on Skype. It's very easy for me to communicate. So it's very important you have those tools in place. This will make our training much more effective. And make sure you fill out the form below as well. this will give you an access to a little bit about you, and we'll get started there. Okay. So great to have you. Make sure you commit to the whole, to at least 10 steps, because that's when you get to learn exactly how the compensation package works, your return on your investment, and this is how you're going to be able to be successful. I wish you all the best. Look forward to talking to you soon. Have a great day.